y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Being Noctavia. Yes, honey, Being Noctavia. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Now let's jump right into it. Y'all see this picture right here that I took? I made some nachos with some homemade guacamole salsa to go with it, baby. It was so good, I'm telling you. Then I had a little wine. This was the perfect lunch for a rainy day. You know, a little comfort food too. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Let's just dive right into it. So go ahead and subscribe to your girl channel. Hit that like button. Make sure you hit it, smash it, do whatever you need to do to hit that like button. Don't forget to comment down below as well. Your girl loves to hear from you anytime. And thank you for watching. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so first you're gonna need 1 pack of ground hamburger meat, 1 Roma tomato, 1 white onion, ground cumin, onion powder, chili powder, paprika, garlic salt, pepper, and salt. Okay, so in this clip, I am chopping up my tomatoes, getting them ready to go in the pan. And those of you that ask me how I slice my tomatoes, well, this is how I do it. So, yeah, this is this is how I do it. You know, it's nothing really big. It's very simple. So, okay, so I'm just chopping up my onions and slicing them up and getting them ready to go in the pan also. And then this is the final product of my onions and tomatoes, and I'm about to put them in the pan. Okay, so in this clip, the first thing I did was put a little oil in the pan, and then I put my onions and tomatoes into the pan, and I'm just gonna let them kind of cook down, get a little soft and tender before I add my meat to the pan. So now that I have added my meat to the pan, I'm just going to mix the vegetables, which is the tomatoes and onions, while the meat is browning. I love my food to be very seasoned, well seasoned, and flavorful. That's how we like it here in my home. Well, my family as well. We like our food very seasoned and very flavorful. So I'm going to go ahead and take the meat off the stove and go ahead and drain the excess water that's in the pan. Yes, the cheese sauce. These are the ingredients you will need: evaporated milk, butter, jalapenos, flour, mild cheddar cheese, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of paprika, and you're going to need a half a cup of regular milk. Okay, so I'm just adding my butter to the pan. Gosh, that butter looks so good. It looks so rich while it's melting. And I'm just stirring the butter in the pan. You don't want to have your heat too high, but you want it just right. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put the jalapenos in the pan with the butter. And yes, you're going to add the juice to the pan with the jalapenos. And you're going to stir that and just stir it around a little bit with the butter. Stir it with the butter. And then you're going to take the jalapenos out, but you're going to leave the juice. Try to squeeze the juice out of the jalapenos and keep the juice inside the pan. You can leave some of the jalapenos in there if you want. I typically just take the jalapenos out. Now here I'm just adding some flour, and I'm going to mix in the butter, the jalapeno juice, and now I'm adding the condensed milk. And you're going to stir that very well. Mix it in. Now you're going to add your whole milk. Add your whole milk to the mixture. Add your seasonings like your paprika, pepper, a little bit of salt is fine. And then add your cheddar cheese, your shredded cheddar cheese. The avocado salsa. You will need 1 avocado, 1/2 of a white onion, a Roma tomato, a serrano pepper, and cilantro. Okay, so let's slice these tomatoes up. And then we're gonna slice the onions up right here, just like that. Y'all don't be laughing at my little chopping board. I like it because it's so colorful. It's just pink and purple and a little bit of green in there. But anyway, we're just gonna take the cilantro and peel off the leaves. And then we're gonna chop them little bad boys up just like this. Okay, so we're gonna chop the avocado just like that. And we're gonna scoop it into the bowl. Now what you're going to do is, you see this pit right here? We're going to keep this pit. We're going to put it to the side because we're going to use it a little later. I'll show you a little later. Go ahead and mash that avocado. You're going to add your onions, your cilantro. You're going to add your tomatoes. You're going to put all of it in the bowl with the avocado. Oh my God, I just love me some avocado salsa. It's just so delicious. I can just eat it with a spoon just by itself. And then you're going to add your seasoning, your garlic salt, garlic powder, pepper, a little bit of salt, and I can't forget the lime. You got to add the lime juice, the juice from the lime. So you add your juice from the lime, and then you just, kind of stir it up, mix it up. There we go. And remember that pit I told you about that we were going to save? Well, you're going to put it into the avocado salsa, and this keeps it from turning brown. The toppings. Now, these toppings are optional. You will need, of course, your chips, jalapenos, lettuce, and olives, black olives. Okay, so now we're about to make the plate. You're going to add your meat. Fill those chips up with as much meat as you would like. My son likes to have all the meat, like a lot of meat on his plate. Add your cheese. Now you're going to add your shredded lettuce to the plate. You're going to add your black olives. Then you're going to add your jalapenos. You're going to add your avocado salsa. And you're going to add some sour cream. It's taste test time. Now, if this little baby eats these nachos, then I know I have actually won the war. Okay? Because you see that little baby in the blue? He's a picky eater. He's a very, very picky eater.